This is a video response to tamtampamela, I believe. You apparently were watching. I'm eating a grapefruit, by the way. It's very delicious. You were watching apparently the 700 Club, I guess, on the Christian Broadcasting Network. It's good. And you saw that Pat Robertson said that the people of Haiti deserve what happened to them because they were living sinful lives, and as such they were punished by God for doing voodoo and things like that. You claim that let me just stop right there and just say that I am an atheist. I've been an atheist since I was 11 years old. I did try Christianity again in 2007, and I kind of felt like I was lying to myself, so I stopped. I tried for a year. But anyway, I have Christian friends, I have pagan friends, I have Jewish friends. My girlfriend is actually Catholic. She was raised, man, this is delicious. She was raised Jehovah's Witness. And I gotta say, not one person that I've actually spoken to in real life, in person, I guess I should say, felt the same way you did about what Pat Robertson said. And I think it stands to reason that you actually believe more in Pat Robertson than you actually do in God. And what I mean by that is that upon hearing what Pat Robertson said, I think purely because he's a Christian and such a large figurehead in the Christian community, that you had this revelation that God came and spoke to you personally and said that everyone should listen to Pat. I always have a problem with his last name. Pat Robertson. We're going to refer to him as Pat from now on because I can't do his last name. Now, I may have many problems with things found in Scripture, and I may have many problems with all religion in general. But I don't think this one can be blamed on God. And I know probably some people in the atheist community isn't going to like that I said that, but it's the truth. And if anything, what Pat Robertson said actually separates people instead of bringing them together. Personally, I can't really fathom that he actually believes half the things that he says. I mean, I once heard him say that martial artists breathe in demon spirits to gain a supernatural strength. Being a martial artist myself, I can factually tell you that that's not true. Martial artists breathe that way to channel chi, to strengthen the lungs, to build a strong, healthy core. Anybody who knows anything about exercise will tell you that, you know, controlled breathing during exercise strengthens the body, and that's all that's about. It's about psyching yourself up before you do something so that it'll have less impact on the body. There are no demon spirits that get sucked up. But that's all in if you believe in demon spirits or not, which I don't. I don't believe in a lot of things. I do believe, though, that this is a most delicious grapefruit. I think you might want to take a step back and think about what you said, really. Think about what you felt. Think about if you just blindly follow something that someone says specifically because they say they're a Christian. Think about if you would ever question something your pastor said. Think about if you would ever question something any pastor said. Think about if you would question something that someone told you while they were holding a Bible. I think you should do that. Now, I'm not one to try to convert people. Well, I don't even think you could. To try to get people to stop believing in their God, because I think people of faith sometimes need that. They need, see, myself especially, as a person who doesn't believe in anything and doesn't have faith in anything, I take on all of society's problems on my own. I don't, I always walk around with, things on my mind, and sometimes I can't sleep because of stuff like that. And I've done, research, and I found, well, I really just asked around, and I found that a lot of people, a lot of theists don't have this problem because they pray and they give things up to God. Now, while that takes things off their mind, it doesn't actually do anything. See, I had a problem with the lack of things on the whole cancer research side. So I joined the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, and I've collected over $1,000 for cancer research. That may have kept me up at night, maybe for like a month, but I went out and I did something about it, as opposed to just, wishing that someone would do something about it. This grapefruit's really good. After you watch this video, you should really go get some grapefruit. It's really good fruit. This is bordering on the long side, I guess, specifically because I'm eating this grapefruit. But, there's a reason why I'm eating this grapefruit. I'm eating this grapefruit during this video so that you can see that I actually eat fruit. A lot of people accuse, one girl and one user on YouTube in particular accused me of eating babies, simply because I did not believe in God. We are people just like you. We may not have the same beliefs, we may not have the same ideals, but I'm a good person. And you believe that I'm going to burn simply for not believing, for not having the same idea as you. Now, if there was an earthquake here in America, because of your beliefs, you would probably hold me and people like me personally responsible. And that is simply not the case. Now, I'm glad we had just a little chat. I'm going to wash my hands before I turn off my camera, because I personally don't like grapefruit all over my Nikon Coolpix S230. But I'm dedicating this tasty grapefruit to you in the hopes that we can stop being like this. Stop letting things separate us and just come together as a people for the betterment of us all. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Peace.